They've got first down from the 31. Taylor again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Seven Pirates! Let's go! Let's go!
They go again with Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set! Ready, right?
Taylor now up the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Go.
Richardson now. Finds Woods. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Cowboy 80.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. A run here with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's go now.
Another shot for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They manage 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
Here we go, set.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by a field goal. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Running with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Let's go.
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. They're going Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They run it with Saquon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Tag! Ready?
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
First down throw here from Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Panther 11, ready? Dragon 60. Go!
One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Indy.